The Tale of the Wise Turtle. In a dense green forest where the trees stretched high into the sky and a crystal-clear river ran through the heart of it, there lived a wise old turtle named Shelly. Shelly was known throughout the forest as the wisest of all creatures. Whenever the animals had a problem, they would go to Shelly for advice. One day, a young rabbit named Benny was feeling very unhappy. Benny was always in a rush. He wanted to be the fastest animal in the forest, but no matter how hard he tried, he couldn't run faster than his friend, the squirrel, or leap higher than the deer. Frustrated, Benny went to Shelly. "Shelly," he said, "I want to be the fastest animal in the forest, but no matter what I do, I can't seem to get there. I'm tired of always losing." Shelly listened carefully and then spoke slowly. "Benny, have you ever wondered why you want to be the fastest?" Benny thought for a moment and then shrugged. "I guess I just want to be the best." Shelly smiled and nodded. "It's good to want to be the best, but being the fastest isn't the only way to be the best. Let me tell you a story." Shelly began to tell a story from when he was young. There was once a time when he, too, wanted to be the fastest. He practiced every day, but being a turtle, he could never outrun the other animals. One day, Shelly realized something important. Instead of trying to be the fastest, he should focus on being the wisest and the most thoughtful. So Shelly began to observe the world around him. He noticed how the birds found food, how the trees grew, and how the river flowed. Over time, Shelly became wise and learned that speed isn't always the most important thing. Benny listened carefully and asked, "But how did that help you, Shelly?" Shelly replied, "It helped me understand that everyone has their strengths. I may not be fast, but I have knowledge that helps others. By understanding who I am and what I'm good at, I became the best at being me." Benny thought about Shelley's words. He realized that he had been so focused on being the fastest that he hadn't taken the time to discover his own unique strengths. Maybe he wasn't the fastest, but he was clever and had a good heart. From that day on, Benny stopped worrying about being the fastest and started focusing on being the best version of himself. He became known as the cleverest rabbit in the forest, always finding solutions to problems and helping his friends. Moral of the story: everyone has their own unique strengths. Instead of comparing yourself to others, focus on being the best version of yourself. True greatness comes from knowing who you are and using your talents to help others.